Leaving his house in like 15 minutes. When will I ever be 18 again? Getting ready for like a second date. Doing no makeup, just like moisturiser, highlighter, bit of mascara. Bob's your uncle. Not trying to impress no one out in these streets. Let's be for real. I'm being natural. Doesn't care if he's dead because he got all that jewelry and wallet. No. I'm gonna bring Layla on the date and he's gonna bring his dog. Mascara, please. This is the better than sex mascara, and I'm telling you now. I've never even... It's not better than sex. I'm just gonna say that right now. It's so shit, this mascara. Is he gonna love me? Do I look cute enough? Here's the fit. I literally just chucked it on. I literally put it on this morning thinking I'm gonna change, but I think this is cute, right? Does he put some panties on? That's the only thing. I've been going commando all day. Okay guys, got like half an hour or so. Anxiety levels like 20. I don't know what it was on the first one. I've already been at like 70 at this point, so 20 isn't bad, and it's definitely more like excitedness than nervousness, to be honest. It's still obviously nervous, but it's like both. It's like a soup of like happiness and total anxiety. And not needing to shit constantly, because my guts are just like, I'm gonna shit out everything for some reason. And I can't eat anything. Help, I hate this feeling. Okay everyone, I got about 15 minutes until my date. I'm really nervous now. I'm probably like a 35. Hopefully it won't go up too much. I am more excited, but again, I just need to like fart and poop all the time. I literally don't know why the fuck that's my response. But I'm actually more nervous than the first time, but it's more like an excited nervousness. I know what to expect, and I'm like, oh my god. So yeah. I don't know, I'm excited. And also I'm kind of nervous to see how it goes because I do want it to go well. Do you know what I know? Do you know what I mean? I actually want it to go well. So yeah. Hopefully Layla likes him. That's a good test if my dog likes him. And if my dog likes his dog, then I'm like, okay, we're vibing. Layla, how are you feeling for the date? She doesn't know what's hit her yet. We've got 1 minute into our date, Layla. No, what the fuck am I saying? 10 minutes. Okay, I'm feeling anxious now, but that's good that my anxiety's only just come now. Like, he's gonna come pick me up in like 10 minutes, so obviously I'm gonna feel anxious. I'll probably leave my book here. Like, why the fuck would I read a book on a date? Fill my water bottle, that's about it. How am I feeling? Kind of nervous. Obviously. This is the fit. I have a little denim jacket on. So if I look cute, I'm not wearing a bra. My boobs can like go up and down this dress, but oh well. Feeling nervous but excited. Oh my god, excited. Oh my god. 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 What am I doing? Hopefully my keys are in here. Yeah, my keys are in there. Okay. How am I looking, guys? I'm so nervous. It's probably like a 60% now. Do I look alright? I hope I look okay. Okay, no, I can slay. I'm looking beautiful. He wants to go on a second date with me. He clearly likes me. I haven't really eaten anything today. I had like breakfast was an apple and a banana. Then I went to my babysitting job. Then once I got back, I ate like a cereal and some melon and some tea. And then I had like a sandwich. And I've had like some tea and biscuits and a peach at my nan's house. So I've been nibbling all day. I had a sandwich. I forced myself to eat it. I didn't really want to eat it, but I did. And yeah, so right now I'm not hungry because now I'm just like back into like anxiety, like fight or flight mode, what I know is kind of bad. But that's just how you feel on dates. Hopefully that is normal, right? Layla's just patiently waiting, like, so hopefully I look alright. Oh my god, I'm nervous because he's so attractive. But no, I want to see if we actually get on, because yeah, he's attractive, but I still need to see if we can get on deeper on this date. But I wanted to obviously go on a second date because, like, one, it's just fun having practice. Two, it's a bit fun in my life, even if we don't end up dating, like being boyfriend, girlfriend. And yeah. Excited. I hope his dog Dara and Layla get on because his little one's so small. So, have to see. Update you guys after the date now because he's probably going to be here soon. I might just like vlog myself walking down the stairs. I'm so nervous. I hate this feeling, but like I love it. No, I don't love it. I just hate this feeling of like anxiousness. First date, he was a few minutes late because he didn't know where my address was. I think he went to another address, but hopefully he should remember where it is now, so he might even be early. It is 55, so he's meant to be here in 5 minutes. Here's the fit. I got the sandals on. Could say that's questionable, but like I wore sandals on our first date, so if that, you know, he wouldn't have gone on another date with me if he didn't like the grippers. So this is the fit. Excited but also nervous. I don't feel like I have to put a facade on, but I kind of do. Like, as soon as I got home from my first date, I was like, I'm going back to being myself. Right now I'm like, I just feel like I have to be so like, you know, like approachable. Oh my god, I think I hear him coming now. Is that him? Oh my god. No, that's not him, it's a vamp. Here. I just used the bathroom and I got my period. I saw like a bit of blood. So thank god I went to the bathroom, so at least I put a pad on now and I won't like bleed. But yeah. Wish me luck. On my second date, I have both the dogs here now. They're very hot. We're on our way to Noodles. Again, he's going out. He bought us drink. He's going to buy us drinks. Layla's very hot. Can't wait to actually get out of the car. But yeah, the date's going well so far. Again, he's been talking about himself a lot, but I've realised he's like a very hurt man because obviously it's like he lived in Russia, and obviously because of the war, he's like very hurt. He's like traumatised, and he's not in a very good mood today. So I don't know if it's the best like example, but I feel bad for him, I would say, on this date so far. I'll explain later. But yeah, hopefully it'll be alright when we're at the beach. We can talk a bit more about happier stuff. But right now it's been quite like low mood. So yeah. England has scored! Ah! Come on, England!
England!
Yeah, England! Woo! Oh my god, I'm so happy. We're gonna win now. Because the other game is really aggressive. They have like no like technique. We're gonna win. He just scored. We're gonna go to penalties, I think. Guys, we just lost the England game.
Oh, they'll be fighting on the streets now, ain't they?
Oh, it's a sad day for England.
Oh yeah, it's sad that they didn't.
Oh, look at him.
So close too.
Is that a British player?
Yeah.
But there's still.
Is there still any more chance?
But there's still time.
Oh, I thought that was it.
No, I think there's still time because we still have 9 minutes. There's still only there's still like a few minutes to play. Wait, we could still win. This would be the most epic win ever. Honestly, if we win this, that would be epic.
But then it'll be a draw still, isn't it?
Well, then it goes into penalties, I guess, and then just gotta get lucky.
Oh my god, we still have a chance. We don't really, but we only have like 4 minutes left.
Yeah, but they scored in like only 5 minutes, didn't they?
Yeah, and you know the referees are a bit
They'll probably win it.
Hey, you know the referees are a bit biased. Like, I know it says plus 9 minutes, but they might add like another like 10 minutes or something. Because they do that when they want someone more to win. They add like another 10 minutes to the game. Wait, we could still win. We're probably not gonna win, but we could. Oh my god, if we win, I'm gonna actually like.
Is it? Yeah.
Why are you laughing?
I don't know.
I don't even know I'm a football lad now. On England.
Come on, England.
I want to get my hands on you, Rapscallion in Argentina. Morning, guys. I am at Max's house right now. We just shagged. Girl, I'm just kidding. It is currently, mate. It is currently 5 a.m. It's currently 5:50 a.m. because I have my babysitting job today, as I've mentioned about 10 billion times in these vlogs. But yeah, I have about 10 minutes to chat with you guys about how the date went yesterday because it was way too late last night and I've just somehow woke up 10 minutes early. Well, actually, I can break up at like 6 or 10, so I could chat here for 20 minutes, but I'll try and keep it as short and snappy as I can, but also I will. I don't want to miss out any details. So I'll try and tell you how the date went. So, nervous before I left the house, got in his car. I felt quite comfortable. Like, it's weird because I'm so anxious before I meet him, or have been these previous 2 times. I feel quite relaxed now, but obviously I'm not expecting to see him today or Friday. We have plans for Saturday, so I'll see him in like 2 days. So I'm relaxed right now, I'm not feeling anxious at all right now. But I was quite anxious. But as soon as I got in his car, we were just like chill. Like, it feels like we're like quite chill together now. I don't know if he feels that way, but I feel quite chill with him actually. Got in the car. Dara, his dog, started like growling at Layla. What I expect, like this random chihuahua just got in his car. But then luckily I was like, oh, we should let them meet outside first. Because I was a bit of a dum. I didn't really think that. So we let them have a little sniff outside. Then they were chilling after that. I just think it's that initial like, who the hell are you in my car? So yeah. Then we drove to the Needles. Now I'm gonna tell you this. I also did add it in the vlog, before this clip, when we were driving to the Needles. He was talking about, like, university and how he had a bit of a headache that day because he's basically been accepted. But he's kind of in this in-between of, should I go to uni and, like, chase my career, or should I stay on the Isle of Wight and kind of graft, and stay with my family. He's very family-orientated and stuff. Because, to be honest with you, he doesn't have much here that's holding him back. Like, only his mum and his brothers, but that's pretty normal to like leave your family for uni, and then his like boss Luke that he's quite attached to, but he doesn't have much to lose. But I think he was kind of inferring like to me, like, should I go, should I not, like Romeo and fucking Juliet, because obviously he doesn't really have much to lose. Like he has some friends, like whatever, but he's probably inferring like he doesn't want to lose me. So that is a shame if he goes to uni, I'm not gonna lie, but at the end of the day it is his life and that's his decision. I don't care how much I fancy him. That is his decision. That is his life. I don't want to be the decider of that because I don't care how much I end up liking him, let's say. Like, it is his life. Do you know what I mean? Like, and he should chase that. But he is in this kind of stage of, like, not knowing. So, at the end of the day, I would also want to say to him, don't do anything too hasty if you're not sure, right? Because he's sure what he wants to do. He just isn't sure how to do it, if you will. So, yeah. So, on the car ride there, it was kind of heavy again. Kind of him-orientated, but I wasn't really steering the conversation anywhere else because I was kind of staying silent in the silent seconds. Then he would, yap again. But I don't feel awkward in the silence or anything with him, so that's good actually. So maybe he did because I didn't. So when it was a bit of silence, I was just staring out the window or something. So the car ride there was kind of heavy again. I was like, oh, he's yapping about himself again. But I was kind of expecting that because that's kind of what he's done the last 2 dates. He kind of yaps about himself, then he shuts up once we get to the location. But he's talking about Ukraine and like Russia and how he like kind of moved here, and then about his dad. He got like quite I don't know if intimate's the right word, but like kind of like talked about some like deeper kind of personal things about his dad and like how his granny is still in the Russian borderlines near like the fighting zone of Ukraine and Russia. And I just sound like such a noob because I don't even know much about the whole war. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, I didn't really research it much. I know not a lot about Russia or Ukraine. So I actually should do some research because I actually don't know. But yeah. So that was the whole car ride there. Then we got to the Needles, and I don't actually know what his plan was. Like, we got to the Needles, but we didn't get to like the nice viewpoint at the Needles. Like, when you can go on the military road and you can kind of like park, and you can kind of like walk in fields, and you get a good view of the Needles. No, we went right to the Needles, and like it was all closed. It was really hot, and I don't really know what his plan was. Maybe his plan was to just walk in a nice field as well. I don't actually know, but it was really hot, so he was like, "It's too hot," and I was like, oh, whatever, this dude's so annoying. No, I wasn't thinking he's so annoying, but you know what I mean? It's like, whatever, just annoying dudes for you. I mean, I still like him, you know what I mean? That's just what dudes are like. Like, he's kind of similar to my dad. Then we went to the beach for a little bit. We parked up to my house, took our dogs down the beach. It was so fucking hot. But I will tell you this, we were like walking through this park and I just went for his arm. I grabbed his arm. And he did that thing where, like, you know when you grab a man's arm and like they tense up their arm, like, you know when you walk arm in arm with a man, if you guys have a partner, or maybe if you've experienced the same thing on a first date, and they like tense up their arm, like, be through, your arm is not that tense, just like casually, like when you're walking with me, mate. That was quite funny. It was quite funny. So that was quite sweet, but we didn't actually walk arm in arm that much because in the park there was like quite a narrow path, so it was just kind of awkward trying to go, you know, side by side, so I kind of like let go of his arm. And then down the beach we kind of did, but mate, it was, when I tell you, it was sweltering. So we did walk down arm in arm a little bit, but then in the way back I didn't say anything, but I was just like, I think we both was like, nah, it's too fucking hot. Like, I know that sounds kind of like sad, but honestly, mate, if you were there, it was so fucking hot because he was in all black, like just like shorts and top, but I was like in a dress, and oh, the sea looked so good. But I had like no swimsuit on, I had like a pants on and no bra, and I actually just started my period, so there was no chance of me getting in that water, man, because I was just wearing a pad as well. So that was like such edging right there. I was like, oh, the water looks so good. But, you know, he said we'd go back, so, you know, he's very in love. He's planned about 5 different dates with me already. So yeah, it's very, very sweet. I love how he just doesn't mind driving around the fucking countryside to like see me. It's very sweet. But yeah, then basically got back in the car. I'm kind of like on the walk on the beach back to the car. We were talking about like Hinge and how he felt from a property. Said I was very unique, didn't look like other girls. Basically, he hasn't really complimented my beauty yet. But I kind of respect. I think he's probably too shy to say that, or doesn't want to like have, or you know, or it's 6 a.m. now. Doesn't really want to like disrespect me or anything. I don't think he feels like that. No, I think it's just the fact like he probably just feels so nervous being like, so beautiful or something. Because obviously I think like, oh my god, he's so like attractive, but he probably is like, you know, obviously it's a bit awkward saying that, but I felt a bit more comfortable this date and stuff. So yep, then got in the car, spoke about friends, spoke about school, opened up to him about how I failed maths like 4 times. Then we went to this forest, walked in the forest. He showed me pictures of him as a kid, what was really sweet. Yeah, I don't know really what to say about that. I'm just trying to think. I'm trying to think of like highlights. So yeah, walking in the forest, that was really cool. I didn't bring my phone, but I actually did want to get a selfie with him, but I didn't bring my phone, and I thought it would just be a bit awkward. But I might try and get a selfie with him on the 3rd day, like after our first kiss or something. But let's take a picture. So yeah, yeah, and then we were walking in the forest. It was quite nice. Nothing too much happened when we were walking there, but it was really pretty, the forest. It was quite like a nice remote little place. Oh, then we came out to this like river. So we were in this forest and there's like this river, well, basically like connected to the sea. Well, you know, the sea was to our left. And yeah, there was this river and it was quite muddy. Well, I didn't walk on the muddy bit, but I was like, oh, well, I wonder what's over there. But I was like, it's too muddy, I can't go over there with my sandals. He's like, I can lift you. I'm like, can you, mate? I'm 80 kilograms. I know your arms are big, but like, so I was like, no, it's okay. Imagine if you actually couldn't lift me, because I'm sorry, deadlifting 80 kilograms, if you're not actually actively training, you ain't gonna be able to fucking carry me, mate. At least not with not with ease. Like, you know, you're not gonna be able to like fucking carry me with ease. I believe that you could pick me up, but with ease, I don't think so. You know, you can't walk 10 meters ahead of you to like walk over this bit of mud. Like, now I'll just slip, mate. So that was kind of a sweet gesture, but I was like, come on, man, you're being crazy. So yeah. Then we'd kind of walk in the forest again. We spoke about my fashion. That's when he was like, I love your fashion, man. You're so creative and different. And he was like complimenting me like 3 times about my fashion today and how much he loves my dress. I was wearing Julia's dress that she got me from Italy. So he really appreciates how my fashion is different. I don't wear Shein stuff, but most like, I'd say like 40 or 50% of my clothes is Shein. But I don't think he'd ever know that. But I don't think the things I've worn on our date have been Shein yet. They've all been like, sort of like vintage-y, sort of, you know, random. Like, I was kind of wearing like a hippie pink dress on our first date. He didn't really comment on that day, but he was pretty too shy too. I was too shy as well. I look so sexy right now. But yeah, then we sat down on this log, talked about childhood stuff, talked about how he was like beaten as a kid, talked about other stuff I don't really want to mention on the vlog for like random people to like hear about, because just no. But just talked about like stuff like from our childhood and just kind of stuff we related about. And he was like, "What do you think about beating?" And I was like, "Girl, people go to prison if they beat their children." But you know how that's kind of like in European society, that's kind of like normalized. But he was like, "Yeah, no, I'm totally with you there. Like, I'm totally against it and all that." Like, I don't know, just talking about random fucking shit. He's quite family orientated. Like, you know, we're already talking about like families and stuff. I think it's fine, because to be honest with you, that's not a red flag, because I have been telling him like I really want a family and all that. Like, we're kind of on the same page with that, but I haven't really been telling him anything more. That's kind of interesting. So, you know, anyway. So we were on this log. He was kind of giving me those like kissy eyes again a little bit. They were kind of too far away. And I don't want to kiss you on a fucking log. I'm not kissing you on a log, bruh. So yeah, but he, you know, when like you're sitting with a guy and you're like in a romantic spot, no one's about, and like their voice goes a little bit more like this, a little bit lower, a little bit softer. I was like, come on, man. I was like, time to go, time to go. It's because it was the sunrise was going down. I was like, quite a long ride home and all that, and I want to get the football game. So yeah, basically, walked home again. Told him I opened up about this one guy who I gave my number to in this club because we were on the topic of clubs to see what his reaction would be if I bring up other guys. You know, he was chill about it, whatever. We laughed about that because it was just more of a laughing situation. Then nothing came of the situation for that one person. What was the time? I'll get up in 5 minutes. So a bit of like I told him some personal stuff, opened up a bit more. Definitely with some good back and forth conversation. It wasn't just him orientated. Yeah. So I don't really remember. That was kind of all we said on the way home. Nothing too crazy. Just just it's nice just living in the moment. Just talking about random shit. Got in the car. What did we talk about in the car? I mean, that's kind of it. Like, we didn't really talk about anything too crazy. Oh, on the ride home, we did talk about kids and stuff. Cause he was like, I see you ignored my message on how many kids you want to have. And I was just like laughing. And he was like, you don't have to tell me. He's quite respectful and everything, but he does want to talk about family and kids and stuff. What, I respect if that's like kind of a thing that interests him as well. Obviously, I just think it feels a bit intense. Maybe it's like more in British culture. You don't really bring up like kind of like family plans and like how many kids you want and all that like to like your date. But to him, it's more in Russian culture. You kind of talk about family life and like kind of like seeing are you gonna be my wife kind of vibes. So yeah, talk about that. Said how I want to have 2 kids. He wants to have 2 kids as well. He wants to have a daughter first, or he doesn't mind if he has 2 daughters, 2 sons. So you know what, he's ticking all the boxes for me, to be honest. Yeah, and yeah. So the first half of the drive home was like fine. We were like still chatting and stuff. But then the second half, you realise, oh, I'm kind of close to home now. And then you're like, then we were both thinking, I'm guessing we were both thinking, wait, what if we kiss? So like that, then this happened on the ride home as well. Like the first time we met, because then on like the second half of the ride home, it just gets really quiet, and we just both didn't say much. And I didn't think that the silence was awkward at all. I think that's a good thing. I'm just like, oh, this is a bit awkward, but like not like I'm gonna like want to rip my skin off kind of awkward. And yeah, then we pulled up into my house. Luckily, he remembers where it is now, so that's quite a good thing. And yeah, got out the car. I got Layla. I was like, thanks for today or something. Kind of looked at each other again with those eyes, but like I'm sorry, his mate when he wants a kiss, he's just there like. I just couldn't do it, and I just don't want our first kiss to be in the car. I'm gonna be so through with you because like this is how far away we are, right? So I'll just try and reenact it. This is like us, and he's like, we just have to awkwardly like lean. I'm just like, nah, it's not gonna be the vibe. I want it to be more special, and then in the car. So I edged him again, but you know what? He was the one who took me to the needles. I wanted to go to the Chine. We're gonna go to the Chine on Saturday. It's not the right date. It wasn't like the date to have our first kiss. I was like, better like next time, buddy, kind of vibes. And then literally I got Layla. Then when I was about to get out of the car, he was like, high five. So when I'm telling you this dude, wait, what time is it? I better get up in a minute. But when I'm telling you this dude is in love with me, it's ridiculous. Like, mate, on the first date, I kind of thought I was way more into him, but obviously we didn't really get to know each other yet. So I think he was kind of whatever, like didn't know each other yet. So on the first date, I kind of felt like I was more attracted to him. I was like, oh my god, he's way out of my league and stuff. I was like, oh my god, I really, feel more attracted to him than the other way around. But on this date, he kind of got to know me better, and now I feel like he's like hooked. Like, I don't mean that lightly. Like, honestly, don't call me crazy or anything. Like, oh my god, she's just like love blind or anything. No, I'm quite an aware person, mate. And like when I tell you, this dude is obsessed. Also on the way home, he was like, "What are you doing Friday? What are you doing Saturday? What are you doing Sunday? What are you doing next Friday?" Like, mate, when I tell you, he was like planning about 10 billion dates on the ride home. It was crazy. It was really funny. So when I tell you this guy is like hooked, I mean that. And like as soon as we got home, about half an hour after I got home, so that was probably like exactly once he drove back to his house. Probably like as soon as he got home, he sent me a text like, "I had a really fun time. You're really nice to talk to," and all this. So I was like, "Oh my god, this guy is hooked on me." So that's quite exciting. It's quite nice to have someone a bit obsessed with you. And I would say I'm infatuated by him as well, to be honest. But I'm still a bit, I don't want to say side-eye, that's not the right word, but a bit wary because I don't want to get too attached if he's literally going to go to uni, in September. So I'm just seeing how it's going to go. At the minute, it's just fun and games, just like cute little Russian boyfriend. So I'm going to see how it goes. That was the update for date 2. Our next one is on Saturday. That's our next planned date, but who knows, we might meet up before then, but I don't really want to because I kind of want to like just relax and let my like nervous system just be able to relax and not be in a sort of state of anxiety for a while. But the one thing that's going to happen, I need to text my dad, is we're meeting up on Saturday. So on Friday, I'm going to go to my dad's. Then I'll be there on Saturday. So he's probably going to pick me up from my dad's since I'll be in Newport. So I'm going to have to tell my dad, like, my date is picking me up. So that'll be exciting. So yeah, thanks for watching this vlog, guys. I need to pee so badly now. So bye, guys. Thanks for literally staying here for like 40 minutes or whatever. Bye.